We are, the Township of Montclair is thrilled to have our visitors here from our sister city in Aquilonia. Did you push the button?
Sono contenti che siete venuti qui da noi a Montclair.
We were treated so well, royally treated in Aquilonia. We'll try to do maybe 1/10 of what you did. It was about the best we can do.
Avete trattato così bene in Aquilonia, noi proviamo di fare uguale per voi qui a Montclair.
We're glad you had a safe trip, and we look forward to doing some fun things, we hope, with you throughout the week.
Sono contenti che avete avuto un buon viaggio e aspettiamo di fare una settimana di tante belle cose con tutti voi.
I'm going to have members of the council talk a little bit about some things later on, but Raffaele, if you could introduce members of the delegation, we'd appreciate it.
Surely. Voglio introdurre voi al comune. Allora, representing the mayor of Aquilonia, we have Mirko Annunziato. Raffaele Michele Galla, Presidente Aquilonia Sister Cities. He is the President of the Sister Cities. Pastor Galla, pure con il comitato, he's a welcoming committee member that was in Aquilonia. Vito Antonio Ramundo, he's also a welcoming committee. We have Walter Carpone, he's a journalist and welcoming committee. Abbiamo l'altro Vito, scusi che hanno sbagliato un po' qui, per piacere. He's also another councilman. And we have Walter's wife, Laura Donna Capone, who's here with her husband.
I know I'm going to jump ahead a little bit for my friends who went along with us, but these are many of the people who are part of the royal treatment that we got over in Aquilonia, and it's just great to see you again. I rave, people will tell you, I rave about the trip and all the fun that we had, and again, your great hospitality.
Ha spiegato al comune che voi siete quelli che siamo stati insieme in Aquilonia e siamo piano piano. Ci siamo divertiti tutti.
And would members, anybody from the delegation like to make remarks?
Uno di voi vuoi dire qualche cosa al comune? Sì.
Buonasera. I try to speak in English and I'm sorry for that.
Very good.
Thank you, sir. And also I'm sorry for our look, but casual look, but it's, we have no time to change.
No apologies.
So, good evening, Administrator and citizenships of Montclair. Good evening, dear compatriots. The present delegation and the entry Aquilonia community, thank you for your kind hospitality and especially for giving us the chance to be here with you. The first citizen, Giancarlo De Vito, the Mayor Giancarlo De Vito, embraces you warmly and he apologizes for his absence due to some important personal commitments. In a few hours, he will become grandfather of a beautiful little boy.
Wow! Right.
Very good. Life, beautiful and amazing, never stop to amaze us. During its long journey life, led people to meet, talk, comfort and love. I believe that God, in this twinning between Montclair and Aquilonia, has put his hand. Everything was born suddenly by the great will of the people who by change meet in the right place and the right time. The project was subsequently made possible by the two municipal administrations and their communities that after more than a century succeeded in realizing their dream, Montclair and Aquilonia united forever. Only in June, when Montclair's delegation set foot in our country, we began to understand the importance of this epochal change we are about to live on. For a moment, it was enough to look in the eye of Robert, William, Richard, Linda, Tracy, and Daniel, also my friend Raffaele, to see that these well-loved people who came from far lived our same emotions, and this is what we can call a true miracle. Today, with our arrival in Montclair, we close the first chapter of this great book, entitled Forever Together. This story will give a reason to what has been written, and above all, what we will write in the years to come. The established union, firm and indissoluble, we built a new bridge between us and you. Ink rivers would not sufficient to tell our real feeling and represent the affection and the love we all experience for you. I would like to close this small speech, hoping you and all have appreciated, quoting a sentence from Don Andrea Gallo, partisan priest and founder of the San Benedetto community at the port of Genoa. His thinking restates as it follows. I see that when I open my arms, the fall walls. Welcome means building bridges and not walls. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was really well done, Marco. Your English is quite good. That's very, very good. Thank you.
But your compatriots didn't get to hear it.
Yeah,
Say it in Italian.
is anybody else that wanted to from the delegation, or is that, we're good? Okay. All right.
Hang on.
Lelo?
Io parlo senza microfono perché ho la voce abbastanza...
No,
ma per non stare di spalle...
Sì, ma lei c'è...
Ah, no, non volevo stare di spalle.
No, non fa niente.
Allora, anzitutto buonasera. Io ho l'onore di portare il saluto dell'associazione Aquilonia Carbonara, che diciamo è stata quella che in effetti ha dato l'input alle due amministrazioni, cioè quella di Montclair e quella di Aquilonia, affinché si arrivasse a questa meravigliosa esperienza che è stata fatta, questo meraviglioso progetto.
No.
Did you get that, Raffaele? You got,
No, I'm getting it. I'll give you the gist of it when we're done. Vai.
Ok, vuoi tradurre le cose che ho detto? Forse per questo mi hanno ripreso.
Ah, sì. They're happy to be here, that both administrations have been able to come together and do so many things together between both, community of Montclair and Aquilonia, Italy. And like Vito has said in English, and he's repeating in Italian, that we're forging bonds and going forward.
Niente, allora noi intanto dobbiamo ringraziare il sindaco di Aquilonia perché in prima battuta a Giancarlo De Vito che ha accolto la nostra proposta, però in modo particolare dobbiamo ringraziare la vostra amministrazione, perché non era affatto semplice arrivare, diciamo, a un'operazione di questo tipo, perché adesso noi ci conosciamo e sembra tutto semplice, però prima questo non era possibile, quindi vi ringraziamo per quello che è stato fatto, per la fiducia che ci avete accordato.
What he's saying is that we have to thank the mayor of Aquilonia, Giancarlo, for the work that he put in to start the process. But most importantly, we need to thank you, Mr. Mayor, because what seems such an easy task right now that we've done was not so easy in the beginning. And only through yourself and the Township Council have we unanimously been able to make this possible. And we thank you.
Thank you.
E infine io credo che non perché è mio cugino, io mi trovo un po' in imbarazzo a parlare di Lello, però credo che diciamo, chi ha fatto da trade union a tutta questa operazione è Lello Marzullo, che merita un grosso applauso. Se noi siamo qui questa sera è anche meritato.
What he has said was, I must say, so before I translated, it was the hard work of so many that did it. What he said to be translated is that if it wasn't for what I did to put this all together, it wouldn't have been possible. But I can't take all the credit. We did it together as two communities within, and we all worked so hard to bring this all together and happening. But you got his gist of what he said.
Before I ask Ms. Wannett and our council members to make comments, I just want to take a moment to thank a number of participants and partners and sponsors of this coming together this week. The Montclair Art Museum, Montclair State University, the Yogi Berra Museum. I particularly want to thank Dr. Cole, the Yogi Berra Museum, the New York Police Department, the New York Fire Department, the United States Park Service, the New York Columbus Day Committee, the Montclair Public Library, the Montclair Public Schools, Mount Carmel Church, the Archdiocese of New York, the Archdiocese of Newark, Investors Bank, PSE&G, the Wellmont Theater, the Sienna, Danielle Jackson, CSB Bank, Victoria Hertzberg, and Michael Turgeon. We're very, I just think we'll give them a round of applause. And I particularly want to, at the risk of embarrassing him, I particularly want to thank Councilman Hurlock for his work in putting together these sponsorships. He and I worked pretty hard to do it, but he particularly stood out in terms of gathering people to join and become a part of this. And I really wanted to take the opportunity to say hello, to congratulate him and thank him for his hard work on this, because it wouldn't have been possible without you. You want to translate that so that? No, translate what I just said.
Yes.
Ira, you can sit wherever. Thank you.
Quello che ha detto il sindaco, dobbiamo dire grazie a tutte le compagnie e le persone che hanno dato contribuzione per fare questa visita possibile, che come si sa i soldi vengono privati per noi per essere insieme.
Yes, thank you. I'd like to ask council members who would like to make comments. Sir?
I'll go slow, Lalo, so you can translate for me.
Thanks.
How's that? I got you covered.
I thought you spoke Italian.
Mayor Jackson, I'd be remiss, though, if I didn't thank you as well, because I really consider it a team effort. That we've worked very closely on this together, the mayor and I. Benvenuto. Welcome. It's so good to see so many of you here. I'm thrilled that we're going to be able to show you a little bit of our town and our community and share with you what you so graciously shared with us. As I think I said when we were in Aquilonia, you truly touched our hearts, and for that we are grateful and thankful.
Ha detto il signor Hurlock che ringrazia il sindaco e tutti loro che hanno lavorato per questo, per venire in Italia. Lui, per quello che abbiamo fatto per lui in Aquilonia, è toccato nel cuore. È stata un'esperienza che non si scorda mai. Siamo come fratelli.
As I shared with many of you, I came home when I came to see you all because you were not that far from where my family was from, and you helped me find family members that I didn't even know I had, and that touched my heart as well, and I thank you. And it's so good to see all of you here. Lelo, Mirko, Fausto, Vito, Mariadonna, Walter, Fabio, welcome. I'm so glad that you're with us. I'm not going to speak much more because we were actually on the flight you took here when we went home, and I know you must be exhausted, but we will definitely spend a lot of time together this week, and I look forward to it. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Ha detto che lui era vicinissimo quando è venuto in Italia perché abbiamo dato l'opportunità di conoscere una famiglia che lui non sapeva che c'aveva. Abbiamo portato, il paese vicino di noi è andato lì e è rimasto sempre nel suo cuore tutto quello che abbiamo fatto per lui.
I want to welcome you here as well. I'm very sorry that I wasn't able to come when the rest of my colleagues came to visit you, but I sure hope to come another time on the next trip. I'm half Italian and half Jewish, and my grandmother was from the town of San Cataldo, Sicily, and I'm very proud of my grandmother's heritage. My grandmother didn't speak English. She came here when she was about 10 or 12 years old, and she always loved Italy, and I heard about it always growing up in my house. So I have a great fondness for Italy, and I hope to come and visit you and spend some time with you. But I'm also very happy that you're here, and I will see you over the weekend. Thank you.
È rimasto scontento perché non ha potuto venire con noi in Italia.
Ci saranno altre occasioni. Ci saranno altre occasioni.
Sì, there'll be other opportunities for you to join. Ha spiegato che lei è mezza italiana e mezza ebrea, ma la parte italiana è stata sempre parlata nella sua casa con tanto affetto. Ha spiegato dove viene la nonna, è molto contento che siamo qui insieme questa sera.
Benvenuto, amici. For those in the audience that couldn't partake of that trip with us, these gentlemen and lady, it's hard to put into words how well and graciously we were treated by them. In Italian.
I get nervous in the lake. Ha detto che è rimasto molto contento come sono stato trattato lui quando abbiamo venuto in Aquilonia. Poi vi spiego dopo.
And the sheer quantity of the most fabulous food on the planet. Every meal, lunch, dinner, every day, it's beyond belief. And unfortunately, we don't have those quantities.
Detto, è rimasto quanto mangiare, quanto tipo di mangiare che hanno fatto ogni giorno, certe volte 2 volte al giorno. Peccato che qui non c'è il mangiare come c'era in Italia.
But we're going to do our best to show you a variety of what we do have.
Proviamo di far vedere differenti tipi di mangiare che ci sta qui a Montclair.
Aquilonia is on my mind every day. I reflect on the trip. I reflect on my friends. I see you on Facebook. It was just a tremendous experience, and we hope, as Bill said, that this can just be a percentage of what that experience was for us. So welcome and thank you for coming.
Ha detto che pensa ogni giorno di Aquilonia. È stata un'esperienza grandissima e spero che qui possiamo fare un'altra cosa insieme.
And that's my wife who just walked in. Say hello.
Allora, la sua moglie.
Bienvenuto familia. My mother, Florence Russo, I just got a little picture of her here to show you, 98 now, is from Avellino, Provincia di Avellino. I never went to Italy in 70 years. I'm here 70 years. My mother and father would never take a trip. My father died several years ago, never took a trip. I wanted to go very badly, but unfortunately, with all the Italian food I've eaten all these years, I can't eat it anymore. I have a medical problem that prevented me from actually going. But I wanted to go, and my wife and I will come at some point to visit you. My mother cannot get around. She couldn't be here tonight. She would have loved to be here. I took pictures now to bring her tomorrow. I'll show her. If you do go to St. Lucy's Church in Newark, that's my mother's church. Her brother was a priest.
La famiglia sua è tutta italiana, la mamma che ha 98 anni, che non può camminare, in 70 anni che ha, non è mai stato in Italia. Infatti voleva andare questo viaggio, ma perché per tanti anni ha mangiato il mangiare italiano, adesso non può mangiare più. E perché è malato non ha potuto stare con noi. Se andiamo alla chiesa di San Lucy, lui vuole venire perché è la chiesa del madre e del padre.
And I want to thank the Marzullo family for all they've done these years. If it wasn't for Raffaele Marzullo, we wouldn't be here. The mayor, Councilman McMahon, the Councilman Bill Hurlock, and the clerk, especially Linda Wanted also, and our police, fire, others who went to Aquilonia. What I have for you today is just a little gift I got at 6 o'clock from Buddy Fortunato, who, as you know, Mayor and others here, is from Montclair. Buddy Fortunato is the publisher of the Italian Tribune newspaper. So they gave me today's issue. Everybody gets it in the mail tomorrow, but I'm giving it to you tonight. I picked it up at 5:30. 6 copies is all I got. When you look at page 84, you'll see me giving a Columbus Day Italian greeting in the paper. It cost me $100. But I want you to have no. The article about Columbus and the ad is something I want you to have. So I want you each to have this. You all have my card already. I was, and I don't think that you should forget this, the first Italian-American ever elected directly by the people of Montclair in 2000. We've had an Italian mayor before that, chosen by the council, but I was elected with 3,000 votes by the people of Montclair, and I'll never forget that that happened as an Italian-American. Thank you.
Lui ha voluto ringraziare la famiglia Marzullo per tutto quello che ha fatto nel comune di Montclair e da parte di me, di quello che ho fatto. Se non era per me non ci troviamo qui stasera, lo dico io, l'ha detto lui. C'è un articolo nel tribunale italiano che esce domani, ti parla di Cristoforo Colombo, che sia, e lui ha portato una copia per tutti per prenderlo.
Grazie.
Buonasera, my brothers and sisters. I am so grateful to Marzullo family, Raffaele, for having the vision to begin this, and I'm grateful for my mayor and council colleagues for all working together and all involved to make this moment happen. Although I was unable to join the delegation that came to Aquilonia, my heart was there with you.
Again, she wishes to thank the Marzullo family. Huh?
Italiano.
Oh.
That was fun.
We did that in Aquilonia.
I do it to get clapped, that's all. Vuoi ringraziare di nuovo la famiglia Marzullo per tutto quello che ha fatto nel comune, ringraziare me di quello che per me non era possibile fare questa serata. Peccato che non ha potuto venire con noi in Aquilonia, ma era lì con noi nel cuore.
while we are very excited that you join us today in Montclair at a time where we have great diversity, people of all backgrounds coming together as one, it was not always so in Montclair. I'm the councilwoman for the Montclair 4th Ward, which is where for many years, up until at least the 60s, the Italian Americans were living along with many African Americans. So as we come together today as one, and Montclair is full of diversity and we're all here, it really warms my heart. And I'd just like to say thank you for making my council colleagues feel so welcome. When they talked about it, it was almost as if I was there with them.
Nel comune di Montclair c'è diversità di gente, italiani, ci sono spagnoli, tutto un gruppo di differenti persone, migranti. E dal 60 abbiamo fatto tanto nel comune. Quello che volevo spiegare è che prima non era così, non era una fratellanza di persone. Adesso piano piano ci stiamo mettendo insieme, pure con questo consiglio qui, che piano piano diventiamo un comune, tutti insieme.
One question. Do they have any women on their council in Aquilonia?
Ci sono delle donne sul consiglio di Aquilonia?
No. Okay. Well, I do want to let them know that I celebrate them, because a little bit of information that I just stumbled upon a few days ago, even before I knew this was going to happen, is that a big thing here is equal pay for women and men, and the Italians are at the top in the nation for equal pay for women and men. I think they are like at 98 cents for the dollar with men, and in the United States, the last number I saw was about 82 cents for. So we celebrate you. I celebrate you for a lot more than just great food. You guys are doing great things, and I would just like to echo one of the very eloquent gentlemen that went before. I also believe in building bridges and not walls. Welcome.
Devo ringraziare che in Italia, quando viene per pagare uomini o donne, che l'Italia è vicinissimo, il 98% uguale, invece qui in America è solo 81% che gli uomini prendono più delle donne. La conoscenza a tutto quello che è stato fatto così. The second part was
building bridges and not walls.
Quello che hai detto tu, Mirko, che è meglio fare i ponti invece delle mura.
Thank you.
Madam Clerk?
Thank you, Mayor. So many times over the past few months, my thoughts turn to wonderful memories of beautiful Aquilonia and its wonderful people.
I mesi che hanno passato ricorda sempre di Aquilonia, delle montagne, delle persone, che è stata una bellissima cosa per lei.
I will never forget those beautiful rolling hills, the sunsets, the delicious, tantalizing smells from the kitchens, but most of all, what I won't forget is the warmth and graciousness of all of you and all of your friends and relatives and everyone who greeted us.
Si ricorda delle montagne, delle belle, il sole, il sunset di Aquilonia, il profumo del mangià che passavano per le case, ma più importante la gentilezza che voi avete fatto per lei e tutti noi quando siamo arrivati in Aquilonia.
My only hope for this trip is that Montclair can extend similar hospitality, not just for this one trip, but over and over again.
Spero che in futuro possiamo fare altre visite e ricambiare con tutti quello che abbiamo fatto adesso e andare avanti.
Thank you.
Yes, you can translate this. Unfortunately, today, the township manager, Mr. Stafford, is a teacher, and he had to give a test to his students tonight, so he can't be here. But as a deputy township manager, I want to welcome the delegation from Aquilonia here to the township of Montclair. And more so than welcoming the delegation to Montclair, I'd like to welcome Aquilonia to our family of sister cities. The township of Montclair has a history of almost 70 years of sister city relationships, and I want to take this opportunity to welcome Aquilonia to that family. And unlike my colleagues, I'm not half Italian. But I want to welcome you anyway, and I too am sorry that I was unable to make that trip because of the pictures that I saw and the stories that I heard. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and like Councilor Slager said, the next opportunity or the next trip the Township of Montclair makes, I will definitely be there.
Il controllo del paese non può essere qui stasera perché lui è maestro e c'è lezione da fare e non è qui, ma lui è Vito che ha detto come gli altri lui non è mezzo italiano, ma purtroppo voleva anche venire lui con noi, non ha potuto venire, è contento che siamo tutti qui insieme.
Thank you. I neglected to mention a few other partners, and I apologize for that. Some of the restaurants participating with us in this are Jack's Lobster Shack, who you'll see tomorrow, Piz, Halcyon, and Corso 98, Solo Domino, and the Broken Grill. So I want to thank them too for participating.
Mr. Mayor, can I just add one more to that
Dei
list?
ristoranti che hanno contribuito anche per noi per questa settimana. Il nome vedo dopo. That's it.
Just to add one more, Mr. Mayor, if I could as well, they're also, I understand, going to be treated to ice cream at Applegate Farm during their trip
sì.
as well. So.
C'è anche un locale che fa del gelato, che è famoso in tutta la zona. Andiamo lì per ospiti di loro per mangiare il gelato.
Gelato.
Not as good as the Amalfi Coast.
Oh, my.
We'll do our best. Oh, my God. I'm also going to ask Mr. Marzullo. Would you like to just make some comments? Mr. Marzullo is the president of the San Vito Society.
Well, first of all, benvenuti agli ospiti da Aquilonia. Sindaco, avevamo preferito se c'era anche il sindaco, purtroppo la vita è quella che è. Quindi I just welcome the delegation from Italy, and I was hoping that the mayor could be with us, but sometime in life comes at with the improvised, and is what it is. But I always pay attention to what everybody say, and something came to my mind. Is this: so many different varieties of people, so many different races, and we all talk the same language. We all talk about being kind with people, being good hosts, be friendly, and try to accomplish something together. Quando avete parlato tutti, mi viene in mente una cosa, che siamo troppo differenti, tante differenti nazioni e tante differenti anche razze. Quindi si vede però da come avete parlato tutti che parliamo la stessa lingua, parliamo la lingua di volerci bene, di aiutarci e di confluire qualcosa insieme, di creare qualcosa insieme. No, I don't have much to say. I'm very proud, and I'm so grateful for the town of Montclair, to the mayor and everybody else, that you give us a little town. You know, as you saw it. It's a lot of difference, maybe 44,000 people difference. But it's what you see that even what we don't used to see when we came here from a small town, and we don't know what to expect.
and we will all help by the people of Montclair. We all live listed the first 20 years of our residence in Montclair, and we still are here, some of us in Montclair. So I only can say thank you to Lello, to the administration of Italy, to the mayor and all the councilmen, that what you did with us. And I'm so proud to have some of you at the gala for our 100 years anniversary of our club. Saturday night, 7 o'clock. So, allora, buone parole, sono orgoglioso di quello che hanno fatto. La differenza tra il nostro paese e Montclair è 44.000 abitanti. È stato difficile per noi, ma non sapevamo che ci aspettavamo quando siamo arrivati. Quindi invece siamo stati trattati bene, abbiamo vissuto qui per il momento quasi tutti per i primi 20 anni della nostra presidenza a Montclair e speriamo di continuare, dato che ci hanno dato la possibilità. Qui ci sono parecchie possibilità per abitanti. Se li si sa sfruttare, si possono sfruttare. Grazie e ci vediamo al gala. Thank you everybody.
Finally, I have a presentation for the delegation, and I think befitting that my colleagues join me down below.
C'è una presentazione di dare a voi al comune.
Again, this is just really a small token of our esteem and appreciation for the people and for the city of Aquilonia, our sister city. This is a key to the city of Montclair, indicating that you're always welcome. Please come again and again and again. We love you all. We can't again tell you how much we appreciate what you did for us, and looking forward to building this relationship. And it says, extending a warm welcome and the hand of friendship to our sister city, Aquilonia, Italy, October 5th, 2017. Thank you.
I'm very proud to receive this key. I think that this is the key of our and so we have also some presents for you, for the municipal, but only
You had a long flight.
We have
we have plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
And where's Mary Nunn? There she is. And something special. This is for you. Thank you. And again, just really lightens up our trip. And there is so wonderful you Walter that did us tremendous. Thank you.